Sprint X ICSE, and I am Sweta, your English master teacher at Vedantu. So today we are going to do a wonderful poem, The Heart of the Tree. So that is what we are going to do in the session today. So I have already uploaded all the explanation in both the channels, in Hindi as well as English. So I hope you have already visited those videos and now you are absolutely clear with the poem. So what we are going to do is we are going to cover the important questions, and the pattern followed in the session will be exactly the same as it comes in your paper. So after following the session of sprint text, guys, I'm sure that you will have a very sound understanding of the pattern and how to approach the questions that come in your paper, right? So guys, this is the session plan for the session. The previous year's question papers, of course, we're going to solve, and apart from that, the extract based questions for 3 marks and 4 marks. And by now, I hope you are familiar with the schedule as well. It is going to end on 27th of Feb with my greatest Olympic prize. Physics is going to continue till 26th Feb. Math along with physics is also going to continue till 26th, and SST and chemistry is also going to continue till 27th along with English. So that was all. And yes, bio, sorry, I left bio. Bio is also going to continue till 27th Feb, right? Okay, so guys, before starting off with this session, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and also do like the video, share the video amongst your friends, and yes, hit the bell icon so that you do not miss out on any important notification. So guys, before starting with the session, I would like to begin with a beautiful quote which is very much pertinent to the chapter that we are going to do. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree long time ago. So tree, when you plant a tree, you're not just benefiting yourselves, you're benefiting generations after generations. So that is what is there in the poem as well that we're going to delve into, the heart of the tree. So it has a magnanimous heart because it is going to encapsulate all of us and benefit all of us, right? So let's begin, guys, with a homework answer for the previous one, that is the Merchant of Venice. This is the homework answer. In case you haven't been able to solve, you can just refer to this question. I mean, refer to this model answer, right? And now we will be beginning with the very first question from today's session. So this is the extract. This is the stanza from the poem. So let me read out the stanza to you. Okay. What does he who plants a tree? He plants a friend of sun and sky. This is the very first stanza, if you remember. He plants the flag of breeze. Breeze is free. The shaft of beauty towering high. He plants a home to heaven and I. For song and mother croon of bird, in hushed and happy twilight heard, the treble of heaven's harmony, these things he plants, who plants a tree. So these are the benefits of, this is talking about what? Benefits of tree, right? And also this is talking about the large heart of tree, large heart that the tree has. Also a large heart of the person who plants a tree. Okay, what does he plant who plants a tree? He plants a friend of sun and sky. So he who is planting a tree, he also has a very big heart, because if only and only if he is planting a tree, only then the tree can benefit the others, right? So definitely it's not just about the tree but also about the person who is planting the tree. Okay, so both of them have large heart. They are very they are put into an exalted stature, and also they are very close to, I mean, yeah, they are associated with divinity. Okay, so let's have the questions for this particular stanza. Why does the poet call the tree a friend of sun and sky? Okay, very, very simple, because it shares their benefits like a friend and helps to create cool breeze. So first of all, guys, how is it a friend of sun? Because it, uh, controls the temperature. Okay, controls the temperature. And also it, how is it a friend of sky? Because it lessens the pollution. So these are also some of the points you can add. Makes the sky pure. Okay, purity. Okay, so yeah, it shares their benefits like a friend. How, as I told you, helps in controlling the temperature, creating a clean, atmosphere. Okay, green atmosphere helps to create the cool breeze. Yes, that's also one of the reasons. Okay, lessen the heat of the sun and the glare of the sky, as I already told you. All right, guys. So this is the question. This is the answer, and that's all for this one. Next is, for whom is the home to heaven an eye? Very, very, very important. Okay. In the tree that rises towards the sky. So the tree, when it grows, it almost touches the sky, right? So there, the birds build their nests on the high branches, which seem close to heaven. So the branches of the tree, which is touching the sky, okay, that is a home to these birds who build their nests, right? And that is that their nest, their home seems to be very close proximity to heaven, because of the, it's almost like touching the heaven. All right, so that is exactly the meaning of this particular question, this particular answer. Okay, next is, what is the central message of the poem? This is for 4 marks. Okay. Sorry, this is for 3 marks, not 4 marks. 3 marks, let's say. Okay. Now, the central, of course, it is talking about the benefit of trees. And what kind of benefit? Social, economical, ecological. Okay. So it provokes one to plant more and more trees. So it's definitely encouragement or motivation. Encouragement, motivation. Motivation to do what? To plant more trees for afforestation. Okay. Speaking about the benefits of trees, so definitely tree, it's personifying tree, personifying the trees, the tree which has a large heart, which thinks about all. Okay. So the central idea of the poem is to let the readers know the benefits of trees. So if we know the benefits of trees, or you can say, make them aware, make them aware about the benefits of trees, so that we can plant more and more trees and create a healthy, happy environment. Okay, contribute in saving them. So saving whom? When we are saving plants, we are saving ourselves. We are not just saving our generation, but generations after generations. It tells us that that the heart of the tree is magnanimous, because it encapsulating all. Okay. And it yeah, so you can also talk about the social, economical, and ecological benefits in one line. All right, to elaborate your answer. Okay, next is, what is meant by the treble of heaven's harmony? So one figure of speech that we find over here is alliteration. Okay, so when you're writing this question, you can this answer to this question, you can also state that the poet has used, alliteration. Okay, to emphasize on what we will see right now: the sound of the breeze rustling the leaves. So when the wind is blowing, the cool breeze is blowing, what happens is the leaves start to make noise, and that is called the rustling of the leaves, right? The crooning of the bird to the young ones, and the sound of the creatures. So the young birds, the birds in the nest who have built their, a nest in the branches of those high towering trees. Okay, they are, kind of singing to their young ones. And the sound of the creatures in twilight. So their sound in the, twilight, when the sun is setting, and a kind of a lullaby that they are singing to their young ones, and also the sound of the breeze, soft breeze, which is making the leaves rustle. They all get together, they combine together, they intermingle, they mingle together, and the sound which is produced is very, very, very soothing. It's musical, and it produces a divine effect. Okay, so that is what it is saying. Right, so next, guys, if you are enjoying our session and if you want to gain further knowledge and 100% marks, what you can do is you can just visit the link in the description box and pin comment. You can get unlimited live classes with fun and high level quizzes, and you can also compete with the students throughout the world. Right, you can get interactive replays with live quizzes and leaderboards, and the premium downloadable content, you can download even those. So notes, no more problem for you guys, no more a problem for you, because you will get your notes after each and every session. You can download them, right? Along with that, your doubts will be getting solved instantaneously live in the class with the help of your class teachers, who are always there in your class to cater to your doubts. So no more piling up of your doubts. You can solve your doubts in the class and clear your concepts, because concept clarity is very important. Apart from that, you can get, after every session, you will get assignments. If you solve those assignments, you will be able to understand whether you have understood the lesson. That is very important. Tests, you can conduct tests, sorry, we conduct tests, and we give you the performance report. So if you sit for the test and if you get that performance report, you will be able to analyze yourselves how far we have been able to capture this. So that is very, very important. Plus you get free 5,000 plus micro courses and free crash courses for competitive exams, that too in less price. So link is there in the description box and pin comment, and please use the code SWREPRO. So that will be giving you the pro price at this price. Okay? So coupon code SWREPRO will be giving you ये वाला price, right? So you don't have to pay 2699. If you use SWREPRO, you can just pay 2159, and per class price is 11 rupees. That makes your per class price only 11 rupees. And guys, that is all. Please do help. I mean, please do get yourselves enrolled, okay, so that you get help in all the problems that you face. Okay, all the problems you will be helped by us. We are there for all your help, all your queries, all your doubts. And these are the 2 years where you have to think about your future as well. So that is how we are going to help you guys. So please do visit the link and use the coupon code SWRPRO. SWREPRO. All right, so now we are left with 2 more questions. This is the extract. So let me read out this passage, not passage, this is a stanza, of course. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants cool shade and tender rain and seed and bud of days to be. That means future generation. It's not just thinking about the present, it's also concerning the future. Okay, and years that fade and flush again. Very important lines. Okay, he plants the glory of the plain, he plants the forest's heritage, the harvest of a coming age. So yes, that is what I was talking about. The joy that unborn eyes shall see, these things he plants who plants a tree. This is a very, very, very important um, this is a very important stanza, guys. I have explained the complete stanza in both the channels, so please do have a look at the explanation part and then come to the sprint session. That will be helping you guys. Okay, once you look at the complete explanation of the stanza in the in both the channels, okay, and then if you come to the questions, you will see, you will be able to solve the questions on your own. Okay, that is very, very important. So explain the line, and years that fade and flush again. Very important line, right? So here he is referring to the cycle of life which is never ending. Years that fade. Fade is what? going away. Flush again. Again, it's rejuvenation. Okay, rejuvenation coming once again. So things bloom and fade and again to be born once again. This is how the life cycle continues, right? Things bloom and fade only to be born again, to again bloom and fade or wither and die. So this is talking about just as the year. So he has, you can also mention these, that he has years, इसको ना, he has personified, he has used personification, right? So what is the year doing? It, one year goes away and again the next year comes, right? Similarly, when the trees, okay, they maybe they fade away, but what do? They also give, with the help of the seeds that they leave behind, the seeds pollinate and then again new branches grow, right? So that is what here you have to talk about that. Okay, so cycle of life which is never ending. So just as a year, it passes, okay, it dies, and another is born. We have another year, right? Okay. Similarly, the plants, what happens to them? They also fade away. Even if they fade away, even if they die, even if they wither, what happens? They leave their seeds. The seeds again grow to new plants. The seeds give rise to new plants. The saplings give rise to new plants. So that is how it continues and the process continues. So this will gradually make a very rich forest heritage. All right, moving ahead. How is the harvest of a coming, how is it the harvest of a coming age? Very, very, very important question. Here you have to talk about how does the trees help the future generation. Okay. Okay. So harvest, when you are planting a tree, or a sapling or a seed, whatever it is, you're not just serving your generation, you are serving several generations to come. And whatever you are reaping now, the harvest of it is going to be enjoyed by the coming age, right? So the future will see the tree in all its glory as a towering tree with thick trunk which can be put to various uses. Okay, the poet is talking about the transition from tender youth to adulthood, which is also a reference to the tree growing from a sapling into a tree. As I told you, right, of a coming age is basically talking about the future generation. So just as the tree from a sapling becomes a very tall and towering one with its thick trunk in full glory. Similarly, so here he's talking about, the transition from tender youth to adulthood, and this is, going to be beneficial for this, for the future generation, because the future generation, if you are planting a sapling now, maybe it will, take some time, and your next generation is going to see that plant, the plant in full glory, towering high. Okay, so that is what, that is how it becomes the harvest of a coming age. Okay, next is another extract, guys. Yeah, what does he plant? Who plants a tree? He plants in sap, leaf and wood, in love of home and loyalty, and far cast thought of civic good, his blessings on the neighborhood, who in the hollow of his hand holds all the growth of our land. A nation's growth from sea to sea stirs in his heart, who plants a tree. Okay, so let's talk about the question from here. How is the how is the man holding blessing on neighborhood, on his neighborhood in his hand? Okay, because when he is holding a plant, a sapling, he is holding the entire, entire universe within his hand. The whole universe is within his hand. Okay, so he is giving life to the whole universe, not just present but also the future. ठीक है? So the poet believes that the man who holds the sapling is actually, in fact, holding the growth of humanity in his hand, because the tree is like a heart and it will create new life on earth, right? The trunk is like a bridge, and now when the trunk is like a bridge, it is also a metaphorical bridge which bridges the generation gap. How? Because it is not just present in the future, not just present in the present, but it is also going to the future. So it's a kind of bridge between generations. So rather than saying generation gap, it would be better if you say that it's a bridge between two generations. Okay, it acts as a bridge between two generations, right? And the branches are a link to the cosmos. Okay, so they grow, the branches also grow to their full glory, and they are a link, they are a connection to the cosmos, right? So connection to the cosmos is, this universe, right? He will bring transformation and aid in the growth and prosperity of life on earth. So it's not just the tree which is helpful in aiding the growth and the prosperity. It is also the man who is planting the tree. So this poem is not just showing the importance of the tree, it's also showing the importance of the man who is planting the tree. The man who is planting the tree also has the same large heart just as the tree is having. Okay, because the tree has to be planted through the medium of human beings, right? So you can also become that large hearted man by planting trees. So that is definitely an inspiration to all of us to go for afforestation and save our humanity. So in this chapter, in this poem, we have already covered the extract based questions for 3 marks and the long answer type questions. And this is the extract that you have to understand. And please do write your answers in the homework question, for the homework question in the comment section, right? So this is the first thing, I guess. No, last one. The just now what we have done, that's the same extract. But the question is, what is the reference to in the phrase stirs in his heart? So what do you mean? You have to explain this, okay? Stirs in his heart. All right, guys, so that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope now the poem is quite clear to you. If it's still not clear, please do visit both the explanations. You will be definitely getting everything clarified. And in the next session, we will be dealing with the cold within. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Take care, and don't forget to visit the link. Also, use the coupon code SWREPRO. Bye bye. Okay, please do visit, and please do share, subscribe, and hit the like button. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.